Hey everybody, it's Mitch, back with a new video. If you are familiar at all with my channel, you know that I inherited my father's music collection about a little over a year ago, and I've done a couple of discovering Dad's records videos. The last one I did was quite a while ago when I did a highlights video, and this is going to be kind of more highlights, part two to that video, if you will. To be honest, if you've watched my last video, I still haven't really been picking up too much at all. I think since that last video I've added one 12-inch single, and I bought the Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction remaster on CD. So really kind of just slow and steady on the pickups lately. Nothing to kind of group together and put a recent finds video together. So I just kind of wanted to put another video out there, and I figured just kind of highlighting some of the stuff that was in Dad's collection would be fun to do. So let's just dive in. First up, we've got Badlands. This is their debut, of course. This gets shown every once in a while in the VC. I've noticed that it's when it does get shown, it's usually just because I guess it's a little bit hard to find. Obviously, this is J.Q. Lee's band, and this came out in '89, so it does make sense that it's a little bit hard to find. This is just a really nice, clean copy. To be honest, I'm not quite sure how often this got played, because he had it on first release CD as well. So really clean copy. Pumped to have that. Next up, Mr. Big's debut. My dad really liked Paul Gilbert a lot, and just Mr. Big in general. To be honest, I'm not as familiar with this album as I am with some of their later stuff, but for whatever reason, this being '89 as well, this is the only vinyl release that Dad had of Mr. Big. Another signed Dio. I think I showed Heaven and Hell and maybe Last in Line last video. This, of course, being Holy Diver, signed by Ronnie and then the rest of the '94 lineup. Just really clean copy, autographed. Great White. It's obviously Once Bitten here. This is signed by the whole band. Actually, all of Dad's Great White stuff is signed. I'm not sure how many times he met them, but it's really good, clean copy. Again, some of Dad's stuff didn't store too well. He tended not to use sleeves on his records for some reason, but yeah, it's just really cool to have a lot of autograph stuff, and also just to grow up hearing those stories of him meeting the bands and being able to go to backstage stuff and meet and greets. He really enjoyed that. The next cover I'm about to show is maybe offensive. I'm going to show it for a little bit and then I'll turn it around, but if you've got little eyes watching, maybe just avert them. But this is a Guns N' Roses bootleg. It's called Patience. So as you can, excuse me, there's the since I can't read it, there's the track list and the information there. But yeah, just a really it's on the underground label. We've got a few other bootlegs that are on Toasted. Yeah, just nice glossy cover. The paste on back here is starting to kind of come off, or maybe you just need to re-glue that seam. But yeah, still fun to have. Dad had a pretty good Guns N' Roses collection, as I mentioned last time, but still looking for a first issue of Appetite for Destruction. Up next, Guns N' Roses related. Here's LA Guns. I believe, yeah, this is the self-titled debut here. Yeah, just, I mean, those of you guys who know this know it. It's just cool to have. I wish I had a couple more of their albums, but this one is, if I remember right, it's on the Vertigo label. I really like that yellow Vertigo label. Of course, it's not as cool as the Swirl label, but it's always fun looking at stuff on Vertigo. We've got this is really a couple of CDs on Vertigo, and that's all I really know about in my collection anyway that I have on Vertigo. Next is Ozzy Osbourne, No Rest for the Wicked. I wouldn't say that this copy is perfect. It's got a couple of corner dings, but it's pretty nice. Just not my favorite Ozzy album musically, but I am glad to have it. I still need No More Tears and Osmosis, but yeah, this is a good start on the later Ozzy stuff. Up next is one of my favorites from his collection. It's Pearl Jam's Vitology. Dad had a pretty funny habit of, especially on CDs, not so much on vinyl, but this is obviously the hype sticker. I don't know if you guys can see that. A lot of times, like on CDs, you would take the hype sticker off and open up the jewel case and stick the jewel case on the back of the track listing. So, you know, it's cool to kind of have that hype sticker. I don't mind that it's there. Of course, this is an original press. This is the gatefold. The booklet's still in here. Just a really nice all-around copy. Like I said, the hype sticker being there is cool to have. Obviously, if I won't sell this, but if I wanted to, I'd probably try to get that off somehow. I don't know how do you guys feel about the hype sticker being stuck right to the album like that? Does it detract from the condition in your mind? Anyway, man, this album just has so much good stuff on it. I also have a copy of Verses with the cut corner. I really wish I had 10, which I'll get around to it someday, but I'm gonna kind of wait and see if I can wait it out and get a really good deal on an original pressing of 10. So, and last but not least, we've got Rat, Invasion of Your Privacy. Peaches, is that Looney Katoony? I'm not quite sure. But this is signed by Bobby Bolter, the drummer, and I believe this one is Warren DeMartini, the guitar player. Got quite a few signed Rat items between vinyl and CD, excuse me, but a lot of the vinyl got water damage. Something must have got wet between there, and a lot of the covers have little missing pieces of paper and stuff. So this one isn't perfect. It's got a little bit of shelf wear and stuff, but it's cool to have some signed hair metal as well. Anyway, guys, that's just a quick little highlights of some of the other stuff that I was lucky enough to inherit from my father. Also, give me some feedback below on the lighting in my video. There's probably some shadows. I noticed one behind me while I was filming, and I'd imagine there might be some on my face from holding the wrecker up. The new apartment's kind of pretty bad with having lights everywhere. There's kind of just select corners of rooms that get lit with recessed lighting. So I pulled a pretty bright floor lamp in to be able to do the video, and hopefully it doesn't look too bad. If that wasn't in here, you guys wouldn't be able to see me at all. So anyway, yeah, maybe Billy or some of you other guys that got a lot more higher production value than I do could throw me some tips on how to make the videos at least look better. Yeah, other than that, I just really appreciate everybody watching, and look forward to kind of interacting with you guys in the comment section below, and have a good day.